What's going on, YouTube? This is the White Collar Trucker coming to you from TMC in Des Moines, Iowa. This is day one orientation, letting you know what to expect, what you should bring, all that kind of fun stuff. So let me just tell you a little bit about TMC from my opinion about them so far. Come here ready to work. Come here with your I's dotted, your T's crossed. Come here expecting to learn, and come here ready to work. I think I already said that, but they're a no-nonsense company that has rules, and they expect you to follow those rules. So if you're good at following rules, and you like following rules, you like structure, you like organization, you like discipline, this is the company for you. So far, I like it a lot. So upon getting hired, they will send you an orientation checklist. I'm just gonna quickly go over that so you know what to expect upon getting hired and know what to bring. I've got it right here, so I'm just gonna kind of look over to the side here and read it off. First, you need to bring a hard copy of your Class A driver's license. I went through truck driving school already, so I was able to attain my CDL and my Class A driver's license, so I was able to bring that. You're going to want to bring your social security card. If you don't have that, a birth certificate with the seal on it. A passport, if you have it. Your TWIC card, if you have one. I would definitely recommend having both of those, a passport and a TWIC card. But again, it's not absolutely necessary to have, but it will help you make more money at TMC with their point system they have. The reason is, with your passport, you'll be able to go to Canada and do loads. With your TWIC card, you're going to be able to go to ports and pick up containers, or who knows what else is being shipped from the ports. But that will help you earn more money here at TMC. Bring a check. Yes, one of those old school banking checks with it voided out. That is for your direct deposits with payroll. Also, you're gonna want to bring work boots. Gonna need those. Don't really need those on day one, but I believe day 4, work boots will probably be necessary, which I will let you know in the next coming videos. Gloves are recommended to bring. Now, I'm not talking about keeping your hands warm in the wintertime type of gloves, but work gloves, gloves that you do pre-trip with, that kind of gloves. You're going to also want to bring birth dates and social security numbers of family members being placed on your insurance. So if you got family and you're going to be signing up for health insurance, definitely bring their birth dates and social security numbers of those family members that you're going to put onto your insurance. You're going to want to bring work clothes, rain jacket. Now, when I say work clothes, I don't mean suit and ties and white collars like I used to wear. You're going to want to bring jeans. You're going to want to bring your Dickies. You're going to want to bring work shirts, stuff you don't mind getting dirty. You're a trucker, you're gonna get dirty. Bring trucking clothes. Right now I am out here during the winter time. It's January. There is ice and snow many places out here, so as you can see, I'm in a hoodie right now. TMC, yeah. So be aware of the weather and dress accordingly. You're going to want to bring a Rand McNally Motor Carrier Atlas. If you don't have one, they have them here to purchase. I got mine off of Amazon. I will see about making a link for that in my comments. I'd never done it before. It's my first video, but I'm going to give it a shot and see if I can do that. Pick one of those up, and you are going to need it. You're going to want to bring some headphones or earbuds. You're going to need those for some of the videos that I'm going to touch base on here in this video. And you're going to want to bring 7 days of clothing. They do have washers and dryers here. I have not seen the laundry room here yet. On the note here, it's $1 per load. So yeah, bring 7 days worth of clothing, and bring your driving school loan paperwork, or if you paid for your driving school in full, they will reimburse you. Just bring all that paperwork so you can be reimbursed. All right, so that was just a quick little checklist of what to bring. A couple things they tell you not to bring. Don't bring anything valuable, such as jewelry, Rolexes, watches, computers. They are not responsible for any lost or stolen items. Don't bring any weapons, and don't bring any alcoholic beverages. I hear that a small pocket knife is just fine, but don't bring a small handgun. All right, so that is a small checklist of things to bring. Now let me tell you about day one of orientation. First of all, they have you meet up in a hallway at the inside the hotel here at 6:45 a.m. Another thing I might want to tell you too is learn about the 24-hour clock, or the Army, I forgot what exactly it's called, but the 0600, the 1200 hours. Kind of get used to that. Get familiar with it. Don't gotta learn it like 100%, but definitely try to get familiar with it, because it is used over here, and in some of the little videos, and they do mention it on some of the questions on some of the videos. But so it 06:45, which is 6:45 in the morning, we meet in the hallway, and by 7 a.m. the bus is leaving from here to the training center, which is about a 25 to 30 minute drive. Don't be late. Cannot be late. This company is all about rules, promptness. Be on time and get ready to get on that bus at 6:45. It may get there around 7, but heck, you're ready to go at 6:45, or 06:45. And it's about a 25-35 minute bus ride to the training center. Everybody goes into a big cafeteria and sits down in the chairs. I tried to get in the front, so that way they made announcements or started their introductions. I could hear, everything would be good. But you know what? From there, they actually separate everybody. They separate by experienced drivers. They separate by drivers that have permits only, that are here for the full CDL training program, or they have people that already are fresh out of CDL school, like myself, that already have a CDL license, but is just coming to this company to work as their first job. So that would be what I was in. So the experiences that I'm telling you from this point on about orientation is that third category, which is I already have my CDL and I'm fresh out of truck driving school. So we go into the classroom. Orientation guy, instructor, I guess I would call him. Hilarious. Funny. I did mention they're a no-nonsense company, but he had jokes. He had jokes. I'm a short guy. He was cracking jokes about my height, which I didn't mind. I was, going along with it. Anywho, so go into the classroom. They have name badges on the computers where to sit, and pretty much we are just logging onto the computer. And on the computer, you're going to have 3 different tests. There is the general knowledge test, which is about 68 questions. There is a math test. The math test, you bring a calculator. Try to bring a real calculator instead of the one on your phone. They frown upon phone use while in orientation, which is understandable. Try to bring a real calculator. And it would also have more functions than the phone calculator would anyway. So do that. The math, if you're worried about the math test, it's not too difficult. There is some percentage questions, but it's a lot of easy math as far as Paul is going from Oregon to California, and he makes 65 cents per mile. It's an 800-mile trip. How much money can he expect to make for that load? It's a lot of questions like that, and so it's not too difficult to pass. Then also there is a DOT test, which I have not taken yet, and this test is an open book. So shouldn't be too difficult to pass as well. But again, I have not taken it yet, so like I said, it is open book, so it should not be too difficult to pass. Then there's 3 of those scored tests, and then there's about 4 or 5 unscored modules to do. What I mean by modules is just videos to watch. So far I've watched a few regarding pre-trip inspections, and then also another one is about on the road inspections by DOT. But we have until Thursday to finish all the videos and all the tests. So still got plenty of time for that, and I'd say I'm ahead of the game with that so far. So that's the beginning of the day. Also, they'll take a big group of the class to get your DOT physical done again. Yes, you may have already done it to get your CDL, but when you come here to TMC, they're going to have you do it again with a doctor. Real simple. It's about a 15-minute drive in the bus, and real nice people, of course. And they'll do your DOT physical, and you're going to be done with that. When you come back, by that time is around lunchtime for us, and got some lunch. They had chili dogs and some tater tots. Wasn't too shabby. It was free, so that's a good thing. Then from there, back into the classroom, went over some more of the modules and the videos, and gave you some more time to do a couple of the scored tests if you wanted to. I was able to knock out my general knowledge and my math test today. I will work on the DOT open book one tomorrow and go from there. I did forget that once we got back from the DOT physical, we actually went in for the agilities test. Now, this is something I was worried about myself. I'm a shorter guy, so I was a little nervous about having to lift up the tarp. But it was amazing. They actually gave you some stretches to do before lifting the tarp, and they teach you how to do it. I'm 5'4", 150 pounds. This 80-pound tarp was relatively easy to lift the way they taught, and also the 120-pound tarp, which is the one you actually got to do and use for the test. They it wasn't that difficult at all. So some of the agilities that you need to be able to do is lift the tarp up, put it on your shoulder, walk with it, be able to get it up onto the trailer, push it from the edge of the trailer, jump up on the trailer, pick the tarp back up once you're on the trailer, lift it onto a big coil, rest it up on top of that coil, walk around the coil using 3 points of contact, dropping the tarp from the coil, rolling the tarp to the edge of the trailer, getting down from the rear of the trailer using 3 points and using the DOT bumper, and then getting off the trailer, getting the tarp off the trailer on your shoulders, and dropping it back down for the next trainer or the next trainee. After that, we climbed a big ladder with 2 people holding the ladder at the bottom. And you climb up. It's not too terribly high. A little bit high, wasn't anything major. And once you did that, you were done with the utility. I can't even pronounce it now. And I still can't. Agilities test. There we go. Again, I was nervous about it, but I was able to pass it, so I was thrilled. So from there, back into lunch, and then finished up the rest of the day. And so that would sum up really orientation day 1 here at TMC. I gotta say, so far I'm very impressed. I like the structure, I like the organization, and I like the disciplinary vibe of TMC so far. So if you are into that, TMC is a company for you. Come to TMC and strive for excellence. Bye, YouTube. Have a good one. This is my very first video. No editing, no nothing. Hope it was okay. Talk to you later. Have a good one. See you day 2.